Well, good afternoon. Welcome to my home. Coffee's on. Fire's lit. A little behind today. My pup Solo, he's got his girlfriend over, and by the time I walk the two of them and spend time with each one of them, and that it tends to dwindle away the morning pretty quick. Anyway, as me and my boy were out for our walk this morning, what was going through my mind was politics, and actually when I got home after our walks and turn on the tube for a minute, and that you see that our Deputy Prime Minister, Finance Minister, Chrystia Freeland, has resigned, and that. So maybe politrics was a good one to be thinking about today. Our political system, Prime Minister Trudeau, Chrystia Freeland. You go south of the border into the States, the Biden administration, and you go around some of the other Western countries and that. And I'm actually grateful to each one of them because they've shown pretty much without a doubt how foolish and corrupt these governments are. Something I've been saying for 4 or 5 decades, and it's very easy to see for anybody with eyes to see and ears to hear. And I see, people now, south of the border, after the election, they'd give President Trump a huge mandate to get in. And I see up this side of the border, with the Prime Minister Trudeau's party going downhill bad, and that it's everybody's putting their hopes and dreams into Pierre Poilievre and the Conservative Party, and thinking that both those two parties are the answer. That Trump's going to save Trudeau ain't going to save nothing. The only thing he saved is a pile of money in his pocket. But anyway, Trump's going to save the states, and Poilievre's going to save up here, and it's going to make it all better, and things are going to be great. And each one of them, in turn, Trump and Poilievre, I'm positive they want to make a positive change, and that. But the only change they're going to make is what change it takes to get them elected, and that it might be a little better for the short term. But if you take the 40,000-foot view on it and look down, same destination as if the other ones got in, and that you're heading down the same road to the same destination. Might be a little different road, but it's same destination, same place. They're all leading us down a path of to me, is destruction. It's all about control. It's not even about power anymore or money. They've all got that figured out. Now it's control. Doesn't matter whether it's Trump or whether it's Poilievre. They're all leaning towards the AI and towards the digital controls and towards all this type of thing, digital monies, and the whole system is corrupt as far as my viewpoint. And my viewpoint, there's if we could rise to the level that we should rise to as human beings, as a civilization, and that we really don't need any government, but take responsibility for ourselves, look after yourself, look after your family, look after your community, and do no harm. We could get along quite well without them, but I don't see us rising to that level too soon. So there obviously has to be some form of governance, some structure of hierarchy, but the way it is right at the moment is ridiculous. You know, when you're just a slave to the system. When your wages are guaranteed, 50%, just to look after the whims of these fools that think they're, wannabe power leaders. None of them are leaders. None that I've come across, and I've watched it for 50 years or more, and that since I was eligible to participate in voting. And we've had lots of good little quips here and there all the way along, but ultimately they've, it's just kept going down that dystopian path. So anyway, that's don't put your faith, don't put your hopes in another man, whether it be Trump on the south side of the border or Polyev up on this side of the border up here in Canada. I'm sure they're genuine people, and I'd probably love to go have a coffee with either one of them. But the way the system's rigged and the strings are being pulled, and that doesn't matter really. If they wanted to come in and change the whole thing, that wouldn't happen. But I don't believe either one of them want to change the whole thing. It's just another ploy to pacify the peons, us, just to quell the people that are maybe rising up, just getting a little steamed up. Now they're going to be, we're saved. You're not. I don't believe that, or don't think that way for a minute. But I do have faith in humanity itself, and I do think that if we can just rise above the noise and actually look at things for what they are, and realize who you are, that we can triumph over this foolishness that's going on in the world all over the place. Anyway, that'll be my rant for today. You guys just have a great day. And thank you for sharing with me. Sometimes I don't make much sense, but to me, it does make sense. So I hope that it touches you and gives you the opportunity to think for yourself. You have a great day. Give your loved ones a big hug. Know that you are loved, and have a great one. Thank you. Bye-bye.